Owen Abbas Hussein here from FightHype.com, and I'm here with the main man. All is looking well, Frank.
Not about yourself, sweetheart.
Let's talk about the card behind you. We finally got an opponent for Joyce. Let's talk about that fight first. Bryant Jennings, a very experienced fighter, somebody who's been around, fought Vladimir Klitschko, come off some good wins as well. Talk to me about getting that fight.
It's a tough fight for Joe. You know, Joe's it's his 10th fight. He's fighting a guy that's, as you say, he's got tremendous experience. His last defeat was against Rivas, who's fighting Dillian White. He got stopped in the 12th round, having been well in front on all the judges' scorecards. When you think of the experience that Dillian's had, how many fights he's had and so forth, and then you look at Joe taking this in his 10th fight, it says a lot about him.
Obviously, you've sort of signed Joe up for a few fights, and it looks like the British heavyweight scene is sort of slacking when you look at the big boys moving across the pond. You got Tyson Fury and Joshua there. Is this the opportunity for these guys, especially Dubois, Gorman, and Joyce, to sort of take advantage of that situation?
Yeah, they're all fighting on prime time. It's on BT. It's on prime time, so you're not got to sit up in the early hours in the morning. It's a chance to make a name for themselves. You've got two seriously good fights here, and the winner of these two fights will wind up, I think, in mandatory positions very, very soon. You know, these are quality events. We got the three best young heavyweights, young prospect heavyweights in the world fighting on this card. Two of them are facing up to each other. This is a real moment for them and for British heavyweight boxing.
Obviously, we know that Joyce has entered the professional ranks very late in his sort of age. He's 32, 33 years old. Is there any fear of pushing him too quickly as well?
Look, you know, his manager Sam Jones and Joe, he said he's 33 years of age. He's not looking to take any shortcuts. He wants to get thrown in the deep end. Well, he's in the deep end. He's fighting a decent class opponent. This is a tough fight for him.
Obviously, the two young guns, Daniel Dubois, Nathan Gorman, two great fighters, but even myself and a lot of boxing fans I spoke to didn't expect it to come so soon, and you seem to have pulled that off. What was the thinking behind that?
I think it was really the Boxing Board of Control called for the British title. Joe vacated it, then these two guys were the next two in, and neither of them would pull out. So
shows their character, right?
Yeah, exactly. They made their fight. They made it happen.
I just want to move away from this card. I went to see Anthony Yarde earlier last week, and we spoke about supposed Kovalev fight. There's been no official announcement. Can you give us an update on that, Frank?
We signed a contract with his promoters. They've signed it. We've signed it. Anthony enrolled in VADA as per the terms of the contract. We have not received any invitations for our visas to fight in Russia for the date that was in the contract. So it's a bit up in the air at the moment, but we expect it to be resolved in the next couple of days. Anthony Yarde is extremely disappointed, having worked very hard and got himself in the position he's in.
And another fight, and one of your fighters, Joe Saunders and Kovalev-Smith, fought this weekend, looked impressive. There seems to be some interaction on social media between the pair. Has there been any interaction from yourself and their team?
I haven't spoken to Joe Gallagher since the fight, but I spoke to him before the fight, and it was a very negative response I got from him to make the fight. Callum wants it. I've seen all this stuff. Bill wants it. The British public want it. It's an easy fight to make. It's very easy to make this fight. So let's do it.